right now, it's charging only. There is a battery here that can be recharged. So now it's like, when I don't need a sensor or I don't need light, but I know I have RF available, let it charge. So that's where you have control to the end device that you want to, now it's charge time, it's overnight or it's during the day or whatever. But then when I want, full power, then now what I'm doing is I'm taking the available energy, harvesting it, and recharging while the battery is the primary supply, and now it's a lot brighter. So those are the three modes. And you can just design your system and think about, security sensors or intrusion detection sensors that you want to actually put them in walls. Because you can put all this RF stuff, the good news about the different frequencies, just like your Wi-Fi and things, it goes through walls. So you could have specialized sensors and so on that are embedded in furniture, in walls, and this is actually being done already. On the consumer side, the HVAC sensors are being operated with a 25-year battery life, which means, the problem you're trying to solve there is, it costs too much to run a wire to power the HVAC sensors, which could be for gas sensors or temperature or whatever. And on top of that, if it has a battery in it, who's had the annoying fire alarm thing to go off, the bang, beep, beep, that annoying beep? That's because the battery has to be replaced. So if you never want to replace the battery, and all you want to do is augment so that the battery, it's not about charging the battery, it's making sure it never goes dead. So some batteries, if they just sit there, there's leakage current, so they're going to go dead no matter what. And so you can use RF to make sure that the battery never goes dead. What I do is I find like really cool innovations that are out there in the commercial world, and then think of use cases where you can be adapted and move them for national security, whether it's defense or intelligence community. So that's what I do. I find really cool stuff. And PowerCast, I'm obviously super familiar with. I started the company 20 years ago, right? And this is an example of how long it takes to get breakthrough technologies to market, not only in the DoD, but in the commercial space. A lot of the things you see here, it was invented, the patents are 20-some years old, right? But now it's moving, it's accelerating into the market, because now what's occurred is there's a lot of devices now that require a lot less power than they needed 20 years ago.